Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Belfontaine, Director of Marketing with Yulio Technologies. I have a special guest here with me today to talk about using augmented reality, or AR, in the furniture world. Jim Humphreys is a 30-year veteran of our industry, and most of that was Steelcase, but I'm really excited to ask him today about how dealers and manufacturers can get the most out of our big new feature launch, which is AR Hotspots directly from CET.
Thanks, Chris. Happy to chat about this cool stuff. You know, some of our audiences may have already heard about this launch on Business of Furniture, on Monday Morning Quarterback, or some others.
Oh, absolutely. But, Jim, I really wanted to get from you, since you know what it's like to be in the trenches of pitching and presenting, do you think AR can really fit into practical business presentations?
Well, Chris, meetings get a lot more interactive with AR. Instead of another PowerPoint or even some great renderings and samples, AR lets people drop the furniture right into their clients' spaces. It gets people moving around the virtual furniture and is so much more memorable.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Sometimes we talk about AR as a try before you can buy engine. And I think we sometimes forget that our clients aren't maybe necessarily as good at picturing something as people who work with furniture every day might be. And I know kind of in that sort of trial phase, you were pretty interested in AR as something that could maybe take the place of mock-ups sometimes. What do you think about that?
Oh, I think this really could revolutionize mock-ups. I'm not suggesting AR can replace them, but it creates a virtual mock-up. So you can produce one much faster without all the logistics, and for decision makers who might be located overseas or elsewhere. But I think the game changer might be in expanding your mock-up. You have one physically, but you can show alternative settings or a whole floor of 2-packs instead of just one. It's like teleporting the showroom.
And I think part of that too is sustainability, which is really a big factor in the mock-up process traditionally. It can come with a lot of waste and logistics. But, having green solutions is really becoming more and more important to our customers and our end buyers, to the point where, there's a lot of stats about them being willing to spend more on sustainable products. But I bet our listeners are thinking, this mock-up idea sounds a little too simple or too good to be true. What do you think they can really do with it?
It may seem easier than it seems, but let's be honest about it. With the Yulio license, which is just $600 a year, you can create AR objects directly from CET Designer. It's simple. You just tag the item in your CET Designer file, and you render with Yulio. You'll get back a 3D VR presentation with a clickable hotspot that lets you pull the item into AR and place it anywhere.
That's amazing. And to be clear, although viewing something with a VR headset makes it a lot more immersive, you can actually do this with just a phone or a tablet or whatever you happen to have at the meeting too.
You can, but I gotta tell you, the headsets are great and easy to use. You can connect one to your Yulio account and easily control which projects are on it.
That's amazing. Any final thoughts about any of our clients who might be thinking about using Yulio and AR in their pitches?
Yeah, just dive in and don't overthink it. Static presentations are not cutting it with today's buyers. AR for CET Designer isn't just a tool, it's a game changer. It's easy, fun, and it's the future.
Couldn't agree more. Jim, I really appreciate our chat. Everybody visit Yulio.com for more information about how to use CET directly with Yulio to create VR and AR, or visit us on social and we'll be happy to set you up with a demo for you and your team.
Thanks, Chris.